All right, all praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to Apostle Elders in New York, GMS. And salutations around the world, just teaching truth. My name is Maya Ka'al Nagab with Chicago branch of GMS. So, this is part two of um, this is part two of this video series. All right, so today we're gonna talk about the Igbo. All right, and this is from the Jewish Virtual Library. All right, it says, according to oral tradition, the Igbo have resided in Igbo land and region of modern-day Nigeria for over 1,500 years. Before that, tradition asserted they were migrants from ancient Israel. There exists a number of theories explain from whom the Igbo are descended and how they came to reside in Nigeria. All right, one theory contends that the Igbo are descended of a number of Jacob's sons. Within the Igbo, there exist three active sub-identities. They are Bene Gath, Bene Zebulun, and Bene Manasseh. All right, it says the Igbo Bene Gad is said to descend from Gad. All right, so let's get down. It said the Igbo Bene Zebulun trace their ancestry to Jacob's fifth son, Zebulun. All right, it says the Igbo Bene Manasseh are believed descended from Manasseh of the son of Joseph, Jacob, your 11th son. All right, and so let's get down here. All right, and because not all the Northern Kingdom came over here to America. Some stayed behind, particularly when the Syrian came, some ran down to the Southern Kingdom, Judah, dwell among us, man. After that, you go to some was loyal to your house, some was loyal to Yahweh, and house, that time Judah, they worship Yahweh, they stayed with them. All right, so that another way that that could happen, All right, so it said according to the 9th century Jewish traveler Eldad ben Mali Eldad Danite, the Igbo Ben Ismail descended of members of several law tribes of Israel. He contended that the Jews of Africa came from the tribe Dan, Naphtali, Gad, Asher, who had fled the land of Israel so as not to participate in the civil war between Judah and Israel during the time of Jeroboam's succession reign or the Northern Kingdom. All right, 922, 901 BCE, or 933, 910 BCE. Eldad contended that the Jews originally settled in Havilah beyond the river Ethiopia. With them, they had a copy of Tanakh, less books of Asher, Lamentations. These Jews had no knowledge of the mission of Babylon and Talmud. All right, because that's bullshit, man. All right, we got nothing to do with Talmud. But devised their own Talmudic tradition, which all with laws credit to, let's say, Yeshua ben Nun, who received from Moses. Basically talking about Joshua in the book. All right, his name's Yahweh Shai too. All right, because Yahweh Shai, that was a common name back in ancient times. All right. All right, so it says, let me see. So let's get down here. It says, addition theory states that North African Jews traded and traveled within West Africa kingdoms of Mali, Songhai, and Canary Borneo. Jews believed to have been a prominent demographic in the empire. It is even thought that several rulers of Songhai Empire had Jewish roots. It appears, however, that Judaism, right? So, damn Judaism, man. You got the law, statute, commandments, so how. All right. It appears that, I'm going to use this word loosely, Judaism in the West African Empire came to a rough end when its Kiska Muhammad came to power in 1492 in order all Jews convert to Islam or face expulsion. They did have a lot of people convert to Islam, but they kept their Israelite names in Arabic. When you look up the slave names, you go to you'll find some of Hebrew, some named Banya, or had Yah in it, some they had Yah attached to it. Some of the names, if you look up in other sources, you'll find names like Suleiman, Solomon, Dawah, which is Dawah, David, Israel, IS. You'll find that most likely. You'll find that the Jason in the Caribbean Islands, the Benjamites, IS, Rail. All right, but it's correct in English. It's Israel, but Ael. But in Hebrew, it's pronounced Yashar, which means he Prince of Power. Now you'll find names like Musa. You know, when Moses was just Masha. All right, so you'll find names like that. All right, to prove that we are the Israelites. All right, so but it said decline of Jewish communities of West Africa can be traced to the arrival of Muslim invaders in the 14th, 15th centuries. It said North and West African Jews banded with other local communities of Berber Christian Greeks to ward off invaders, but eventually succumbed. Many were forced to convert to Islam, sold into slavery, or simply massacred. All right, so there you go, man, and that's part of the curses. All right, it says Deuteronomy 28. Yeah, sold into slavery. It says Deuteronomy 28. It says, Yahweh shall bring to Egypt again with ships. Okay, all 12 tribes of Israel didn't go into captivity in Egypt a second time. So it's talking about America's, spiritually known as Egypt in Revelation 11 and 8. And also Egypt means bondage, according to Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 6. All right, with ships, because you could have 3-day walk from Israel to Egypt. All right. By the way, I spake unto you, thou shalt see them again. You should not see the American. Salak. They should not see Israel. All 12 tribes, they should not see Israel, this old nation again. And there you should be, until Most High brings to the land. And there you should be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen. All right, so the Most High gave us up to the other nations, and we was on those slave auction blocks, all right, for bondmen and bondwomen. And no man should buy me, nobody should save us. All right. Then right here it says you should be scared. It said, well, your house should scatter among all people, for one end of the earth even to the other, and there thou shalt serve other gods, neither thou nor thy fathers had known even wood. It's not all these false philosophy, man, that our people adopted, man. Islam, Christianity, the language of the natives, the Hamite natives. And Africa, we dwell further into West Africa, man. All right, as we got all that idolatrous stuff, man, among us, man, today. All right. This is all right. It says, right, I'm gonna read this again. It said the decline of Jewish communities. All right, it's like community of West Africa can be traced to the arrival of Muslim invaders in the 14th, 15th century. All right. North and West African Jews banded with other local communities of Berber Christian and Greece to ward off invaders, but eventually succumbed. Many were forced to convert to Islam, sold in slavery, or simply massacred. In the face of this persecution, written traditions such as the Torah was lost. All right, because you always had a scoffer named, I think his name Ehab, every time, where's our Torah? Our Torah is lost, man. It was lost, because we was constantly fleeing and, fighting, And so as, the Ibn Bennett, though having no written evidence of Jewish heritage, maintained a strong oral tradition, practiced many Jewish customs in secret. All right, and you go back to, let me see. You go to Igbo people, Wikipedia. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to get with it, their spiritual beliefs. All right. Let's see where it's at. All right, those famous people that of Igbo descent. All right, just bear with me, y'all. Trying to find it. All right, so here we go right here. It says most Igbo are Christian. Confessional groups estimate 56% Roman Catholic and 43% Protestant. All right, so there you go. Their prophecy, Deuteronomy 28:64, wood and stone. All right, it says wood, Christianity, stone, Islam. The Igbo were unaffected by Islamic Jihad waged in Nigeria in the 19th century, but a small minority converted to Islam in the 20th century. All right, it said there is also a small population of Igbo Jews, some who merely identify as Jews, while others having converted to Judaism, right? Because some knew they was Israelites, man. The customs. And you got Judah, you got the Khazars over there in Nigeria, brainwashing some of the people that plantation Judaism. All right. It says, those who listen, you need to come out of Judaism, man. All right. It's like they we weren't given Judaism, right? Because the word Judah goes back to Judaism is doctrine of Jews. All right, you particularly talking about one tribe or 3 tribes for the southern kingdom, man. The law, statute, commandments was given to all 12 tribes, man. All right, so that's what it's called, man. They call the laws, statute, commandments of the Most High. All right, not called no religion. We not a religion. All right, we're a nation of people consisting of 12 tribes to follow the laws, statute, commandments of the Most High. All right, we follow the Torah. We're correct. It's called Dara. All right, it means law in ancient Hebrew. All right, it said these draw their inspiration from Aluda Equino, a Christian educated free slave who marked his autobiography of 1789 on a strong analogy which appears to prevail in the mouths of custom country those of the Jews before they reached the land of promise, particularly the patriarch where they yet in a pastoral state which described in Genesis alone, which induced me to think that one people had sprung for the other. Quant speculation had given a rise to great debate in the original evil. Right. It's the great debate with those who don't want to believe. All right. All right. They believe in them. But they say Igbo traditional religion is known as Odani. The supreme deity is called Chukabu, Great Spirit. Chukabu created the world, everything in it is associated with all things on earth. All right. So they believe in the Most High. All right. All right. Well, his name is Yahweh. All right. So this is it. All right. And this is it right now. And many famous people descend from Igbo. All right. Forrest Whitaker, I think Paul Robeson, you got this guy right here, Chattel 4. All right, and you see right here on the brother Igbo Bradford website, see Chattel 4, his sister wedding. Though his sister get married, and that's his sister right here. I forgot her name, but I believe she's a CNN news reporter. All right, there you go. Oh man, no Israelites, man. Look how beautiful they women are, man. So this is it. Shalom.